Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my delicious New Orleans style chicken and shrimp pasta salad. Now, this is a cold pasta, of course. It consists of sauteed chicken thighs and shrimp with spaghetti and some seasoning, of course. And from there, we create a mayonnaise-based sauce and we coat the chicken and shrimp and spaghetti with the sauce. And from there, once the pasta salad is assembled, we top it with some fresh parsley, green onions, and some more seasoning, of course. This recipe calls for about 6 to 8 servings, so it's a great dish to serve if you're having a little small gathering or get together, or even a party. It's creamy, well seasoned, full of chicken and shrimp flavor. Absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all you'll need to make your New Orleans style chicken and shrimp pasta salad. Let's get started with our ingredients. You'll need 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, 1 pound of large to medium sized Louisiana shrimp, of course with the heads and the shells on it, 6 large eggs that have been boiled and peeled, and since I'm from New Orleans, I'm going to be using some Blue Plate mayonnaise, or you could use any other brand of your choosing, sweet relish, Worcestershire sauce, unsalted butter, grated Parmesan cheese. Now I'm using the shredded version, but don't worry about that. And for your seasonings, you will need some green onion, some fresh parsley. If you don't have this, you can use the dried parsley as well. Salt, black pepper, white pepper, Tony Saturated Creole seasoning. Now if you don't have this, you can use the Zatarain's Creole seasoning or the Slapping Mama Cajun seasoning. You will also need some granulated onion, granulated garlic, some smoked paprika, and some spaghetti. And there we have it. Alright, let's get straight to it. So I'm going to get started by chopping up green onions. Make sure you chop up the ends to your green onions as well. Okay, next I'm going to rinse off my parsley with cold water. Okay, here we have our fresh parsley. Now we're only going to use a small amount of this, so I'm just going to cut this in half like that. And from there I'm going to chop this up until it is minced. Okay, next I'm going to rinse off my boneless, skinless chicken thighs off with cold water. Now I like to do this step to rinse off any blood or particles that might be on the chicken. Okay, I've pat the chicken dry with napkins. Okay, and next I'm just going to take the chicken and I'm just going to cut this into strips. Okay, we transferred our chicken pieces into this medium-sized bowl. Let's add some seasoning. We're going to sprinkle about 1/4 to 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 to 1/2 a teaspoon of Tony Saturated Creole seasoning, 1 teaspoon of granulated onion, and 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. I'm just going to take my hands and just coat the seasonings onto the chicken. Place this into your refrigerator until it's ready to be cooked. Alright, here we have our shrimp, so we're going to remove the shrimp head off. Place that into the bowl here, and now we're going to peel the shrimp shell off of the shrimp tail. Make sure you pinch the back off like that. Take the shrimp shell and place it in this bowl. Take the shrimp tail and place that into the separate bowl here. Okay, let's devein the shrimp tail. So here's the shrimp's digestive tract right here. I'm going to just take a serrated knife and I'm just going to gently cut out the back of the shrimp. Open this up. Now there's the contents of the shrimp's digestive tract. So you just take your fingers and just pull that out. Now the rest of this, you could just take your fingers and just remove that as well. And our shrimp tail has been deveined. Okay, next I'm going to rinse my shrimp tails off with cold water. Okay, we transferred our peeled, clean, and deveined shrimp into this small bowl here. And we're going to add about 1/2 a teaspoon of Tony Saturated Creole seasoning. And from there, I'm just going to take my hands and coat the seasonings onto the shrimp. And from there, you're going to place that into your refrigerator until it's ready to be cooked. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Okay, let's get started with our concentrated shrimp stock. So in this medium-sized 4-quart pot, I've added 3 cups of water, and to that I'm going to add about 1/4 to 1/2 a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/2 a teaspoon of Tony Saturated Creole seasoning. I gotta add my Chef Paul put on seafood magic in here, y'all. I just have to. It's a must. At first I was gonna leave it out, but I gotta have it in there. So I added about 1/4 to a half a teaspoon of that in there. Give this a quick stir. Add your shrimp heads and shells. Give this a quick stir. Let this simmer for 30 minutes. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes now, and as you can see, our mixture has cooked down. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's nice and concentrated. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Add your shrimp heads and shells along with your shrimp stock into this mesh strainer with a medium-sized bowl underneath it. Pull the mesh strainer out and shake it just to let some of the shrimp stock drain. From there, discard the shrimp heads and shells. And once done, you should have about a half a cup of concentrated shrimp stock left in this bowl. Let this cool until it's warm, and then afterwards place it into your refrigerator. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, let's get started with searing our meat and our seafood. So in this large saucepan, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter right on in there. Just spread this around the saucepan, and I'm going to let that melt. Add your chicken pieces right on in there. Give this a quick stir. I'm going to cover this. Let this saute for about 8 to 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 8 to 10 minutes now. Now our chicken pieces should be nice and thoroughly cooked. Exactly what we want. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Add the chicken pieces into this serving plate. Let this cool completely. Then from there, you're going to cover this and place this into your refrigerator for about 2 to 4 hours or overnight before you make your pasta. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, in the same saucepan, we're going to add our shrimp tails right on in there. Give this a quick stir. I'm going to cover this. Let this sear for about 2 to 3 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 2 to 3 minutes now. As you can see here, our shrimp is fully cooked. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Now to deglaze the pan, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of the concentrated shrimp stock. And from there, I'm just going to stir this. Now while I'm doing that, I'm going to take my spatula, my wooden spatula, and just glide along the bottom of the pan. That's going to get all of the pan juices. Okay, now I'm going to add my sauteed shrimp into this serving plate. Let this cool until it's warm, and then afterwards you place it in a serving bowl or container, cover it with a lid, place it into your refrigerator for about 2 to 4 hours or overnight before you add it into your pasta. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Okay, let's get started with cooking our spaghetti. So in this large pot, I have about 2.5 to 3 quarts of simmering water, and to that I'm going to add 2 to 3 teaspoons of salt. Give that a quick stir. Add 10 ounces in weight. That's a little bit more than half of the raw spaghetti right on in there. Now as the spaghetti cooks, as you can see, it's going to go down into the pot. Now I'm going to give this a quick stir. Let this simmer for 10 to 12 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 10 to 12 minutes now, and our spaghetti is done. Now you want to make sure you take a fork to taste your spaghetti to see if it's done. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Add your spaghetti into a mesh strainer. Let the spaghetti cool completely. Once the spaghetti has cooled, place it in an airtight container and place it into your refrigerator for about 2 to 4 hours or overnight or before you assemble your pasta. Okay, let's get started with preparing our mayonnaise mixture. So I have a boiled egg here, and I'm going to just take a knife and I'm just going to cut around the egg white. Just open that up. We're going to take the egg whites and place them in this bowl. We're going to take the boiled egg yolks and we're going to place that into that bowl over there. Now we're not using the egg whites or anything like that. We're only using the egg yolks. So the egg whites, you could take them and use them for anything else. Okay, next I'm going to take a spoon and I'm just going to mash the egg yolks up really well. Next, add 1 1/2 cups of mayonnaise. and 3 tablespoons of the grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to take a hand mixer. You can use a whisk if you like. And I'm going to mix this on high speed for 1 minute. Add 1 1/2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 to 3 tablespoons of the concentrated shrimp stock, and 3 to 4 tablespoons of sweet relish. Stir all your ingredients together until combined. Now let's add some seasoning. Add 1/4 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of granulated onion, 1/4 teaspoon of granulated garlic, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This is optional if you want to use the cayenne pepper or not, okay? Stir all your ingredients together until combined. Once done, place this into your refrigerator for about 1 to 2 hours. Alright, let's get started with assembling our chicken and shrimp pasta salad. So in this large bowl, I've added 1 1/2 pounds of cooked spaghetti. Add your chicken pieces, your sauteed shrimp, 3 tablespoons of scallions, this is the green onion ends that I told you to chop, and 2 teaspoons of fresh parsley. Stir all your ingredients together. There we go. Pour your mayonnaise mixture right on in there. Stir all your ingredients together. Make sure you stir it really well. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our shrimp and chicken pasta salad is ready. As you can see, that's nice and creamy. Now at this time, if you want to add a little bit more of your concentrated shrimp stock in here, about 1 or 2 tablespoons will do, but be careful not to add too much. Now as a final garnish, you could sprinkle about 1 tablespoon of the grated or shredded Parmesan cheese, our fresh chopped parsley. Sprinkle a little bit of that on top as well. And you can also add a small amount of your fresh green onions as well. And you could also sprinkle some Tony Chachere's or some smoked paprika on top as well. But just sprinkle a little bit, tiny bit of Tony Chachere's. So add a little tiny bit of smoked paprika. Just sprinkle just a little bit. And there we have it. Our pasta is done. Now for some quick tips, I have one last final tip for you. You're going to place this into your refrigerator for about 2 to 4 hours before serving. You can also make this about 1 or 2 days in advance. And keep this in your refrigerator at all times. Don't ever let it sit out under any circumstances, especially if your kitchen or any area that you're in is really hot. Now if you're serving this for like a special event or something like that and you have to have it out, you may have to put this on ice. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. New Orleans style chicken and shrimp pasta salad made by a New Orleans native. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. Now I have an official website for all of my recipes, including for this delicious New Orleans style chicken and shrimp pasta salad. You can go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter under the name Charlie the Cook Andrews. Stay tuned as Charlie's Taste Test is coming up next. Can't wait. Now it's time to go ahead and take a bite. I absolutely love the flavor of this pasta. It has a wonderful chicken and shrimp flavor, and those seasonings, just the right amount of seasoning, not overly seasoned at all. It's creamy. I mean, y'all, this is, Absolutely delicious. It's going to surprise all y'all guests at the dinner table. So, give the recipe a try. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.